Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Relentless Racing League. Tonight we got the Connor Darnell Designs Xfinity Series here at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Red, White, and Blue 260, sponsored by Mr. Jacoby Treat. One of the longer races. Actually, I think it is the longest race for Xfinity, guys. I might be wrong. It may have been longer. But it's definitely one of the longer races these you guys run. A lot of you guys will be out here running red, white, and blue schemes. We'll go through them as we see them throughout the night. Just 2 races left until the playoffs start. So it's going to get interesting here. Then we'll be vying for some points. Let's pull up the standings real quick. I did see, I think Schaefer won last week. He did. So Schaefer finally getting his first win last week. So what makes this cut line so interesting, as we go ahead and watch some of the guys, William Peters out there qualifying. Typical thing. What does... I find a red, white, and blue scheme. There we go. We're Mr. Marshall here. What makes the cut line so interesting is there is a lot of drivers below the top 16 that have won. You got Sack in 19th, Justin Miller, Penley, Collier, all those guys have won. They're below 16th. And since that cut line moved down, Brandon Banks is 15th in points. But technically he would be out. So really, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers have won below where the cut line is at. So that makes that cut line P11. Right now there is a tie with just 2 races left between Brady Price and Tom Golker. Darren Kane is there as well, but he has a good 16-point gap. So Darren Kane just needs some solid runs through the next 2 weeks at Charlotte and Dega. Vincent Vac, and he's just 5 out. Josh Van West, and he's 10 out. So these next 2 weeks are going to be very interesting when it comes to points. I think stage points are going to be crucial here. As my tower's not showing. Oh, there we go. These next 2 weeks are going to be crucial here as these guys start getting their points together for the playoff run here in a couple weeks. Currently, Brandon Banks, half up pole position. Nathan Penley just off the pole. Justin Miller, top 3 as my leaderboard's screwing up. Don't know why it is doing that. Oh, we'll go over the starting lineup here in a bit anyways. How much time we got left? We got 43 seconds left for qualifying. Alright, so qualifying done. Let's go over our official starting lineup here tonight. Pole position is going to go to Brandon Banks. Outside pole going to be Nathan Penley in that number 8. Row 2, you got William Peters, Justin Miller, Justin May, Justin Atkinson. Row 3, bunch of Justins up there in the top 6. Evan Ludy, Kevin Biggs. Row 4, Eric Schaefer, last week winner. Tom Golker, solid run for him. Row 5, Joseph Nalback, Josh Van Westen. Row 6, Josh Van West, one you got to keep an eye on just below the cut line. Cedric Brosso, John Schlumbacher, row 7. Brian Marshall, Ethan Collier, row 8. Row 9, Alan Grindle, Sam Gordon. Jacoby Treat, tonight sponsored in Gordon, Spain. Jason Hastings, Pretty Chestnut, row 11. Mitchell Conley, Riley Barden, row 12. Going on to row 13, you got the Sack Attack, Gary Sacks and Michael Newbrawl. Michael Newbrawl got a P3 last week, I think it was a DBR 1-2-3 finish. Davey Hendricks, Scott Stewart, row 14. Yeah, row 15, Brady Price, the Dozer, Jeff Medlin. Ricky Williams, Darren Cannon, row 16. B. Huggies, No Money, Brandon Hughes, Tony Frey, row 17. Around the field, in that last spot, Anthony Tucker. But Anthony Tucker is spotting for, I think it's an FRC. Or, yeah, FRC. So, I think it's a 60 stage break at lap 60, I do believe. Let me verify that. Yes, stage break at lap 60. I want to say these guys can go about 32 on fuel. Might be wrong. Real quick, why we got time? Well, I kind of want to go look through the schemes here tonight. So Banks runs usual. Penley, a pretty sweet scheme. Same as a 14, a Miller. 86 of Peters, one he always runs. Of course, Axon, although they lost, still rocking that Packer scheme. Just a May rocking a pretty unique America scheme in that 90. Kevin Biggs, as always, rocking the M&M machine. And you got a little further back, Evan Ludy running the Wounded Warrior Project team. Eric Schaefer, he switched it up and running a nice little Veterans Day scheme. A Residential Marine, Josh Van Wesson, running a pretty cool scheme. Joseph Nalbeck running the Eastern Special, just a little bit switched up. That's what we like to call it. Ethan Collier, nice scheme on his. Sam Gordon, Kyle Larson scheme. Oh, I really like Grendel's. Grendel's looks pretty cool. A lot of them are pretty cool looking. I think this is the one Jacob ran for Veterans Day. It is. It has a lot of veterans on it. Yeah. Jason Hastings switching it up a little bit. Riley Barton, he's like, well, everyone's going to go red, light, and blue. I'm going to go military style. Kind of cool on that one. Mitchell Conley, another veteran out there, running a pretty good-looking Mirage scheme. Michael Newbrow. Sack Attack, rocking the Detroit Lions. I don't blame them for not changing. They are on a roll as of late. Scott Stewart switching it up. Darren Cannon. I think Darren Cannon has the best scheme so far. That thing looks sweet. Ricky Williams rocking a nice scheme. No Money rocking his broken scheme that doesn't pop up right. And Tony Frey rocking usual Viagra. So 175 laps, 60 laps until stage 1. Brandon Bankson leaves the green. Green flag out in the air.
Green, green, green.
Xfinity Admins have set the caution over under 12. I'm going to say under because these guys have been putting on some really solid racing lately. I don't know which admin thought 12 was a good number, but that's a little too easy. Now, if this was like the beginning of the season, yeah, easily 12, but the racing as of late has been really solid. I didn't get to do Darlington last week because my Ethernet port took a crap on me, but I heard it was a pretty damn good race. Early on, Brandon Banks leading the way on lap 1. Nathan Penley right behind him. A bit further back in the field. Goes back here to Justin May. Actually, just behind him. That's Evan Ludy looking to the inside of the 3 of Schaefer. Actually, I think Schaefer's trying to make his way through the field. On the outside around the 90 of May he goes. And so far, this season has kind of been the season of cursed win drivers. Only got 2 drivers. No, we got 1 driver with multiple wins. And that's Evan Ludy that went back to back. And other than them, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different winners this season. Well, 10 different winners, counting Ludy. Will tonight be number 11. Matt, subscribe, 22 months. Hell yeah. Get her done. Ryan Banks currently leading the way. A little bit further back, I do see some side-by-side racing between Golker and Kevin Biggs. Golker, one of those guys, he's actually on that cut line tied with Brady Price. So some stage point is going to be crucial for him. Currently looking to get 1 point to get off that P10. Not too sure if these cars handle actually up front. We do got a battle for the lead. That's the 14. Look, that's the 14 of Miller looking to the inside of Brandon Banks. Justin Miller, one of our race winners this season. Actually, top 3 all race winners. William Peters sitting pretty comfortably in P5 in points with just 2 races left. Behind him, you have Justin Axon, who has also won a race this year at Sonoma. Ooh, the one of Nallback. Oh, big wreck in the back. Saw the one of Nallback slow on the track map. Want to go back and see what exactly happened there. And he is sideways sitting on track. And with this new system they got in place, that is probably going to be a race ender for the one. Let's see what happened here. Looks like the 9 of Schlumbacher just went a little too low. Just barely clipped that right rear of the 1. Sent him hard in the outside wall. Bounces off it, hits the 9 again. See the 9 driving up. He's going to hit the outside wall as well. The 30 of Cedric Rosso. He had nowhere to go. He's collected. Here comes the 45 of Ethan Collier. Collected in that. What the 5 of Sam Gordon? Does he make it through? That's a big wreck, too. You see the 49 of Hastings. He's going to get collected in this as well. 22 would make it through. I think Jacoby finally gets some luck in his way. Barely making through that wreck. He does. See, there's a big contact there between the 1 and the 49. Conley barely making it through. The 88 of Scott Stewart. I believe he makes it through. Very unconventional way, but hey, whatever works. No! Trying to come back up on track, and unfortunately the 9 was there, and it collects a 9 in the process. We'll have to see how much damage Scott Stewart has. That was a pretty big wreck here early on. And see, Scott Stewart is trying to get back up on track, and fortunately the 9 was there. Surprisingly, though, I'm not seeing a little bit of scuff on the door, but other than that, that 88 looks fairly clean. Unfortunately, that will be the night, more than likely, for Joseph Nallback. Nallback is going to be in a must-win situation going in next week at Dega if he wants to make the playoffs. So first caution of the night. Should be interesting if anyone decides to try to come in and maybe top off. Stay out a little longer if green flag cycles do happen when they start. I mean, I think if you're running in the back, why not come in here and top off and have that little bit of extra fuel in the tank just in case the caution does happen. I mean, here at Charlotte, coming off of pit lane, there was a huge bump, and it's very common for people to hit that bump, lose control of the car, and cause a yellow. So wouldn't it be a bad idea for these guys? Lights on the pace car are going to turn off. Alright, so coming out of turn 4, the pace car's going to dive down pit lane. Banks leads back to green here in lap 9.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back out in the air. Brandon Banks. Solid restart by him. Lead the 14 and 8. The battle out side by side going into turn 1. Here comes the 86 of William Peterson, try to get a run on the low line. See him dancing around a little bit further back. Not too sure how loose these cars are getting off of turn 2. They're going by the 30 of Cedric Rosso. I think was just trying to come out and clock in some laps, but realizing how damaged that race car is, just letting them by, as it looks like that car is a handful. Oh, yeah. That car is an absolute handful. Fortunately for Cedric, he does have a pretty good cushion above the cut line right now. Driver lead is on between Miller and Banks going into turn 2. See if Cedric pits here this time by, as that car is just not handling well at all. Pretty sure if we look at the right front. Oh, he must have hit the wall again. But Miller to the lead. Oh, and SPK has crashed. That's right. Give me a second. I think SDK. Alright, we'll pull SDK back up. There's the racing going on in the background. Alright. There you go. SK's back up. Miller still leading the way. Banks, Penley, Peters, Atkinson, your top 5. All drivers that are pretty comfortably inside the playoffs already. We were further back. You get Alan Grindle sitting inside the top 10. But I'm pretty sure at this point Grindle's in a must-win right now as well. You got Tom Golkran at 77. Running solidly in P9 right now. Further forward, you got Eric Schaefer making his way through the field. Oh, Eric Schaefer blinking a ton. But here on lap 17, everyone's kind of single-filed out. Not seeing too much. It looks like maybe a battle back between the 94 and the 28 of Preety. Or 22 of Preety. Pretty looking on the outside of the 94. Brian Marshall running the inside line. Coming off of turn 4. Preety with the power move. What a move that was on the outside. Able to just drive right on past the 94. He's still running that high line. 94 still there. But Preety should be able to get the run off a corner exit off of turn 2. And take that spot away from Brian Marshall. And he does. I got some more battling going on. Not sure who that was. Looking to the inside. I believe that's a 38 of Gordon Spain. It is. Gordon Spain looking to the inside of Tom Golker. Golker not wanting to give that spot up easily. He knows how crucial stage points are here tonight. Oh, they're going to make contact. Golker goes around. Into the grass he goes. Back up a track in front of Mitchell Conley. The 88 Stewart and the 89 involved. Caution's going to fly. The 2 of Darren Cannon gets a piece of it. Oh, what exactly happened there? Here's another look at what happened exactly. Tom Golker is coming down. I don't know if he thought the 38 at Gordon Spain to be lower. I mean, that's a hard one to call. It's just, that's a weird spot to make contact. Common spot, but weird. I mean, Golker's trying to go down to cut the apron, or cut the tri-oval. Gordon Spain's about a lane, about a half a lane higher than what he should, what you think he would be. And unfortunately, this sends Golker off his nose. Golker goes through the grass, trying to control the car, and right here, he just slams on the brakes. And Mitchell Conley, unfortunately for him, nowhere for him to go. Hard impact for the 88 as well, and there's 23 involved in that. Here's Gary Sack, gets a piece of it. Lifts all 4 tires off the ground. There's Brady Price making through. Big move there by Brady Price. Jacob Treat coming into picture. He barely gets through it as well. Another wreck, he barely makes it through. There's the 2 of Darren Cannon. I wonder if he got help because... Ooh, that was weird. Almost like iRacing thought they hit right there. Yeah. Big neck code right there for the 2 of Darren Cannon. There's Jason Hastings making it through. Ricky Williams gets tagged by Tony Frey. I do want to go on board. Stop rewinding, damn it. With a 77 of Golker here. I want to see if he tried to turn the wheel. Oh yeah, he was trying to turn it and just wouldn't. There goes his engine. A lot of cars taken out in that wreck. Alrighty, so another big wreck here on lap 2. It says first caution. This is the second, right? Yeah, second caution. So Golker getting involved in that wreck. That's huge implications going into next week. He was right there on the cut line. Brady Price. Oh, that's the one thing I want to see. Is Brady Price make it through this wreck? Because I was huge for him. You see, there's Golker spinning to the inside. Here's Brady Price needing some good spot. Oh, and he's going to blink out. He does make it through. That's huge for Brady Price to try to make a playoff run here. Well, Golker involved. Vince Vacan. I haven't seen him at all tonight. He's out there. Austin Weston. I believe he made it through that. Here's this guy near the cut line. Oh, that's pretty big though. Darren Cannon. I just said he's comfortably up. Not comfortable, but he's up a decent amount. He's 16 points above the cut line. Well, that could put him right at the cut line going into next week at Daytona. Granted, I think he's still out there racing though. No, he's not. He's in pit lane getting damage fixed. Dozer's not even racing. Dozer's admin. Yeah, Metal's not racing. Alright, so Justin Miller leads back to green. Still got 38 laps to go here in stage number 1. Brandon Banks restarting on the outside there, making it work. Might be able to get a move, the pass complete on the 14. He does. Banks, Miller, Penley really been your top 3 always strong. Schaefer and Ludy going at it further on back. This is just outside the top 5. This is for P6. There's the 21 of Van Weston. He's needing some good points here tonight. Oh, Van Weston sliding up the track while making contact with Gordon Spain. 37 and Grindle. Looking to the inside of Ludi, trying to get that pass complete. From the back, you have the 18 Kevin Biggs looking to the inside of Josh Van Weston. Here comes the 22 of Brady and the 5 of Sam Gordon. She looks kind of slimmed down a little bit too with all the damaged cars. A lot in pit lane. Justin Miller leading the way. Brandon Banks starting to fall back a little bit. 86 and William Pierce got around him. Here comes a 42 of Justin Atkinson. I'm almost wondering if he's fallen back to his teammate Brandon Eric Schaefer. I said Brandon. Eric Schaefer back here. Oh. Is the race over yet? Watch the battle back here between Schaefer and Grindle. Schaefer running that outside line. The line does produce a better drive off a corner exit, but the later the run goes, let me rephrase that. I won't say the later run goes. I don't know if I'd run that line the whole run. Nathan Penley trying to get his piece of lead in the race here tonight. Looking to the outside of Justin Miller. Here in lap 30 to go here in stage 1. Banks was leading most of this race early on. He's fallen back to P4, but now battling back to the inside of Justin Atkinson. Penley, Miller still going at it. A little bit further back, see Tony Frey making his way through the field. He started in the back due to being an admin. That's where they usually start. Alan Grindle still working around Eric Schaefer. Those two have been going at it the last couple laps. Here comes the 20 to Evan Ludi. I should go on board with some drivers. Let's go on board. Let's go on board with the 42 of Justin Atkinson. Switch it up. Let's go a little bit further back. Let's go on board. Let's go on board with Schaefer. One thing I'm noticing about Schaefer, I just noticed there, is you see everyone else running, they're hugging that blue line. Schaefer just ran about a half a lane up. Same here. I don't see Schaefer going as low as the guys in front of him. I wonder if that's to get clean air to the nose, or maybe he knows something these guys get to figure out. They're running that little bit off the lines, helping them on the long run. See if we can't go far chase here, get a better angle of this. Well, now he has Ludi to his inside. Yeah, Schaefer's been kind of running that middle line, a little bit high middle line, rolling through 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Yeah, see, he's running about a lane, yeah, almost a lane off that line while everyone else is trying to go down there and hug. You see the run Evan Ludy just got. And Schaefer, with how good he is, I know he's not missing the corner. It's something Schaefer's doing. He's doing it intentionally. And I just find it interesting. He's the only one doing it. You see right there, running that middle line through 1 and 2. A little bit of a diamond coming off of turn 2. And here in 3 and 4, he just kind of runs that lane up right here. Well, it goes a little bit lower this time. But still not hugging that blue and white line like everybody else is. Interesting. Oh, there's Mr. Tony Frey. Been watching onboards, and Tony Frey's made his way up to P2. He got to be on fresh tires, though. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, it got to be. Oh, yeah. Frey, okay, he's on freshies. Yopa! Tony Frey on the 4 fresh Goodyear tires, working to get around Justin Miller. Actually, Miller coming in this time by. And that's what I was talking about. Some of these guys who have pitted, so let's pull that up, actually. Some of these guys who have pitted, you know, they could stay out a decent amount longer. They might be able to go the distance in the stage. Maybe. Big maybe. But yeah, I don't know, because SDK crashed, so that might be wrong. Tony leading the way. Don't see no takers this time down pit lane. Miller trying a different strategy. Maybe trying to get some stage points. I do know a stage one will give you a bonus point going into the playoffs. Now some people are coming down. You see, I saw Banks dipping down pit lane. 19 to go here in stage 1. Yeah, so SDK crashing. I'm not sure who pitted on that last caution. It's hard to tell. Mr. Bossman's all out there by himself on the 4 fresh Goodyear tires. I click on exciting. He goes to calling, getting his car fixed. There's Tony Frey leading the way. Penley and Justin are running pretty close to each other. A little bit further back, I do see the 22 pretty in a decent battle back here. Darren Cannon, he's in the 2. He's multiple laps down, but who isn't multiple laps down is that 90 and 38. That pretty Chestnut trying to work around. They're going to be 3 wide up, 2 wide off of turn 4. Brady Chestnut able to get that pass complete on Gordon Spain. That's what we'll talk about, that high line. It works early, but later on in the run, you just get so tight coming off of turn 4. You really got to let off the throttle to avoid hitting the wall. That wall for turn 4, it'll come out and bite you in a hurry. And interesting here, I'm looking a bit further back. Brandon Banks pitted later than Miller and actually came out in front of Miller. Oh, I misspoke. Miller drives right on by him. Banks might not take tires. How many tires they got here? They got 4 extra sets, I believe. Yeah, he might not have took a set. He took a set under the last pit stop. Smart move not taking a set there, as we're going to have about a 110 lap run to end this race. Back up here to our driver currently in P2. That is the 8 of Nathan Penley. Right, we got Justin Axon a little bit further back. You got Eric Schaefer, Alan Grindle going at it. Just behind them, you got Evan Ludy and Kevin Biggs. It's going to be interesting to see when these guys do come down pit lane. Currently, Schaefer trying to find a way around Alan Grindle. Got a good run off of turn 4 there. Come across start finish line, 12 to go in the stage. Schaefer looking to the outside of Alan Grindle. I think Grindle getting a little tight rolling through corner entry. Schaefer on that outside line, able to fly right by that 37 machine. Feels so spread out, really, there's no one to watch. Justin, though, looking to try to finally make a move on Nathan Penley going to the backstretch into turn 3. 42 looking to the inside, get a little tight of corner entry. Saw him check up there a little bit. Might allow Nathan Penley to get thrown off corner exit, and it does. Nathan Penley doing a solid job defending that position. Here's 9 to go in stage number 1. They're still door to door though. Justin's able to get a corner entry in, but Nathan Penley, the speed he's going to be able to carry for corner exit here. Going to look for the crossover going to the backstretch. Now Nathan Penley looking to the inside. Nathan Penley not looking to the inside. He's going to get tight underneath the 42. Justin Axon. Justin was able to complete the pass P2 for the 42. Kind of curious if these guys do have the come down pit lane at all. Here comes the 14 of Miller. Gonna try to get his last back the hard way. So I'm kind of confused. If these guys, you know what? Unless Miller and Banks did not pit under that last caution.
Until Camden.
6 to go on the stage. It's Justin Miller getting around Eric Schaefer. That's not for position. Miller, I believe, the first car lap down. He is. Man, I mean, he's running solid. P11, he's gotten through some wrecks. Had some close calls. He's had crap luck this season, so who knows? Maybe his luck turns around. If you jinxed him, Matt, he can yell at you. Also, another thing to point out, Brady Price, that driver we were talking about just below that cut line, right at that cut line, looking to get himself some stage points here tonight. Currently running 10th. I don't see him going to be able to catch the 90 of May. And I don't know if Jacob will pass his teammate for stage points, knowing Brady's on that cut line. Wait, no, Brady's not a teammate. I don't think he is. No, he is. Okay. Brady going stage number 1. Tony Frey leading the way. Justin Miller in that 14. Going to try to get his lap back the hard way. He should be able to do it with 3 laps to go. Oh, yeah, he's going to blow right by Tony. So if my SDK is right, which it might not be, these guys can go about a little over 40 laps on fuel. But I don't know how right it is. Last lap here in stage 1, Tony Free leading the way. Apparently Brady Price is holding on, there we go, to that 10th place position, that 10th and final spot for some stage points. Brady Price can come out turn 3 and 4. Going to initiate the yellow for stage number 1 caution.
Caution, yellow flag.
Yellow is out. Frey, Atkinson, Schaefer, Penley, Biggs, Grindle, Ludi, Chestnut, May, Price. Their top 10 for stage points. Whoa! What the heck just happened to Jacob there? I saw that, Jacoby. What was he doing? No, it won't. Nope. Nope, it's still, just like how NASCAR does it, it's still top 10. Just like, because you gotta think, when you have those part-time drivers coming to get stage points, or you have the cup drivers racing on Xfinity or trucks, they're scored in P6. But they don't move the stage points back any positions. It's still just top 10 payout for stage points. I don't think he should. I mean, if you ask me, it shouldn't go back to 11th. Yeah, but don't you guys have to manually plug in stage points? I don't know. If you ask me, I don't think it should go back to 11th. Schaefer gonna beat Tony off of pit lane. That's pretty good because Schaefer came in P3, I believe. Going good, Jeremy. Also, do want to put this out there for those of you guys who won't tune in Thursday. Those of y'all running the Rolex 24th weekend at Daytona, good luck in y'all's races. Hopefully you guys have the lucky session where there is no rain. So I will say this though, I did some practice in the rain. It's not too bad. Granted, we don't know how bad it's gonna rain, which is why that's why I don't like the rain. No, I get that, Chad. It's just I don't know because I don't know. That's a Matt Tony question. I don't know how that works. Poor Mitch, she got took out. Who do you want to ride along with, buddy? Who are we riding along with? In cars, Grindle. All right, let this go green. Let him get a little sorted out and go on board. Just remind me. Actually, no. We're gonna do it differently. We're gonna go on board for the restart. I'm going on board here for a couple laps. I feel you there, buddy. All right, green flag back in the air, right on board here with the Alan Grindle restarting P5. I'll go to Lowe's, buy some lumber to build a bridge over that river you're crying, Jeremy. He does got someone to the outside. Not sure who it is. Probably the 32 of Price. We're looking inside of Penley. No, that's pretty to the outside, actually. Yeah, outside line, it works early on. But I wouldn't stay out there for long. Ooh. Oh, I thought Schaefer got loose for a second. Also, going back to Schaefer and his line he's running. He's doing it again. He's running mid 1 and 2. You see him to 3 and 4. Running... he's running a little bit close to that line. Here comes the 42 of Justin Axon. What a corner he had. Look at him shoot out of the corner. Right past the 3. Schaefer, they're going to have that outside line rolling through 1 and 2. Axon's going to clear him. Does he slide in front of the middle of the corner? No. But he is going to slide up corner exit. Here comes Kevin Biggs to the inside. Smart move there by Justin. Slide up in front of Eric. By the time he slid up there, Biggs was to the inside. Nowhere for Schaefer to go. Gave Justin the lead. And here comes Kevin Biggs going to look to that inside of Schaefer. How about the 22? A pretty chestnut. Pretty one of those guys is probably in a must-win situation, running P4 right now. $37 and $8 going at it side by side. Well, they're going at it big time. Watching a battle going on back here. Kevin Biggs all over that back bumper. Justin Atkinson. Kevin Biggs got himself a win already this season. Looking to make it 2. Like I said earlier in the broadcast, we only have 1 repeat winner. That's Evan Ludy. And we have 10 different winners in total. So a very different season from last season, where we really saw just 1 or 2 guys winning every race. Here, it's any driver's game. Currently, the furthest up non-winner is at 37, Alan Grindle. Alan Grindle Jr. currently sitting P24 in points in a must-win situation within the next 2 weeks to try to make the playoffs. Still a lot of racing to go, though. Over 100 laps left here at Charlotte. And looking to the inside of Kevin Biggs. Alan Grindle winless this season outside the playoff hunt, looking to try to win his way in with just 2 races left in the regular season. Alan Grindle to the lead here. Mitch said, go on board with Alan. We did, and he launched his way to the front. Now has clean air. And if I'm Alan, you got to manage the gap. But how about Jacob Treat cracking his way into the top 10? Here with about 100 laps of racing to go. Looking to the inside of Sam Gordon. He's 10th, looking to be 9th. Here comes the 14 of Brian Marshall. They're going to make it 3 wide. 2 wide entering turn number 2. Or 1, I mean. Brian Marshall came like a bullet out of a gun. The shooting out of turn 4 past the 018. Ooh, the 32 of Brady Price cutting it close. Almost off the front bumper of William Peters. Oh, Marshall getting loose, able to collect it off of turn 4. Current leader Grindle, we're back here watching the battle for P10. Miller able to take that spot away from Jacob Treat. You got Treat, Price, and Peters right behind the top 10. But further forward, you got Sam Gordon trying to make the moves on the 21 of Josh Van Weston. John Van Weston needed a solid finish here tonight. 10 out of the playoffs coming into tonight. You're also going to wonder, when did everyone come down pit lane? I think they have... Give me a second. Where the hell are tires at? Yeah, so they have 4 extra sets of tires. And a lot of you guys have already used 2. Oh no, maybe not. Grindle's only used a set. I stand mistaken. Okay. Grindle was up to about a half a second in the lead. But Justin Axon has been closing that gap in quick and really closed it in off of turn 2, as I think Grindle had a little bit of a moment. Had to collect the car and allowed Justin to close that gap. And Grindle winning really shake up the playoff standing going into Dega. Like, this season Xfinity kind of reminds me of the 2022 NASCAR season. We had all those different winners. Yeah. Yeah, 22. Yep, first year next gen. Here comes the 42, Link making path for the lead, and right behind him you got the 3 of Schaefer making the path for P3 run Kevin Biggs. 42, Justin Axon running the outside line, looking for a crossover move going down the backstretch. Justin Axon looking to go back to the lead here at Charlotte with under 100 laps to go. Alan Grindle running that high line. Gonna try to get a run off corner exit, but Justin doing a really solid job. Side draft him off the corner exit, not letting that 37 pull away. And now Justin might have the advantage here, rolling through 1 and 2. Also coming up on a lap car of Riley Barden. Oh, Alan Grindle got tight. What does this lap car do? This lap car might cause issues, and it will. Justin Axon going to have to slide in front of Schaefer behind Alan Grindle to get around Riley Barden. Now going to try to make a move back to the inside. Oh, harder contact into the wall to stick the Michael Newbro on the back. Around he goes. No caution, though. Off the racing surface. Get the wheels rolling again. Go back and look at that here in a bit. Let's go see what happened to the 6 of Newbro. That looks like that almost started off some net code. Yeah, like right here. See that little wobble? 49 at Hastings involved as well. Back to the lead we go of Alan Grindle. So Justin Axon was making moves straight around Alan Grindle. They came across a lap car, Riley Barden, and Justin has yet to be able to rebound. Now he's playing defense with the 3 of Eric Schaefer. As these 2 guys start going at it, that's really going to open the door up for Grindle and maybe pull away from the field. He's already starting to gap the 40, why did I say 47? The 42 a little bit. Built up to about a 3/10 lead again. Schaefer trying to find his way around that 42 Green Bay Packers machine of Justin Axon. Can't quite get it done. They're going to actually close the gap on the leader here, down to under 2/10. Here in lap 87, under 90 laps to go here at Charlotte. A little bit further back, Moody working to get around the 8 of Penley. Evan Moody's starting to make his way through this field. Well, I shouldn't say through the field, but through this group of drivers up here. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I think Schaefer, Biggs, and Penley, I think they're a little bit quicker than Justin. They just can't get around him. Justin doing a really good job of playing defense. Something his Green Bay Packers can learn from. Here goes Eric Schaefer. Got to run off a turn 2, looking inside of the 42. That outside line has been proven to be really good to defend your position. Schaefer, though, able to stay on that left rear quarter panel. No, Justin with the drive off of 4 is able to clear 3 at the start-finish line. Yeah, Gary's following the wreck earlier. Schaefer, though, throws it into turn number 1. Slides up in front of the nose of Justin. Now Justin accidentally looking to the inside of Eric Schaefer. These two going at it. Should allow Grindle to pull away. Maybe. Justin looking to the inside of Eric Schaefer. Schaefer, though, has the better car as of right now. Almost contact between the two. Schaefer able to fully complete the pass. Now watch that 3 set his sights on the 37. Eric Schaefer has been known to be really, really, really good at saving tire in these longer races. So I would not be surprised to see Eric be able to catch the 37 to get around him. Evan Moody kind of tapped the wall there a little bit further back. Once again, Schaefer running that lane and a half, or half to 1 lane off the bottom in 3 and 4. Well, you see everybody else is going down there and kind of touching that blue line with left side tires. Schaefer running a very unique line here at Charlotte in 3 and 4. And I mean, I can't say much about it because it's working for him. Really closing that gap on Alan Grindle here. Wreck as well. Schaefer really closing that gap. Ooh, something happened to Schaefer though. Maybe not. This looks like he went up and tapped the wall there a little bit. Yeah, if I'm Alan Grindle here, you gotta start figuring out how you're gonna play defense against Schaefer. You see Schaefer running that high line, kind of corners it down, or diamonds it down through out of turn 2. Now all over that back bumper of Grindle. Schaefer gonna run that high line 3 and 4. Does that same kind of diamond motion out of turn 4. Look at the run he's gonna get. Eric Schaefer with a really good run. Contact made between Schaefer and Alan Grindle, sending Grindle through the grass. I am not sure what that was about because I don't even think Grindle blocked him. Grindle able to recollect it. Falls back to P8 though. Go back and watch it because I don't think Grindle threw a block. No. I just Schaefer just didn't want to lift. Okay. Interesting. I think Grindle might have... Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's going to have some left rear damage from that as well. I'm not sure how bad it is. I do see that gap. Whoops, right here. That might be a little bit of a parachute to him. Oh, we'll see. Eric Schaefer leading the way. Now, you gotta imagine if Grindle can get back to him. Alright. We'll leave it at that, Mitch. We'll leave it at that. That's enough, y'all. It was dirty. It happened. We'll leave it at that. don't want to open the door for other trolls coming here and make sly remarks. So we'll just leave it at that. You know what? I kind of curious when they are going to pit. I mean, they're getting toward the end of their fuel run. And I want to say the window to stop one more time has opened up already. So I'm going to be really curious when someone comes down pit lane. Like, if they go on 37 laps, yeah, so the window is definitely opened up for them to have make it one more stop. The question is, who is going to be the first taker down pit lane? Oh, and it's going to be Justin Axon in the 42. Oh, the 14 of Miller coming up pit lane, sliding to the inside wall. What happened with Miller? Oh, he just locked. Oh, you see this 28 Evan Ludi as well. Ludi got loose too. No black flags though. Wonder if he got any damage from that. Yeah, a little bit. You gotta know Justin Miller got to be mad at himself right now. 3 is Schaefer in pit lane. Penley, Biggs, pretty into pit lane. Randall coming down pit lane. Banks now in the lead. Oil spot coming. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll put this oil spot there because there were 2 guys that got loose almost at the exact same time too. I would imagine Banks and Price. I'm about to say I should imagine coming in this time. So Banks for sure is coming in. So is Brady. So that's gonna cycle Tony Frey back out to the lead. And then behind him, it would be Schaefer. Just now coming out of pit lane. There's Tony. Ada Penley's already pitted. Here comes the 42 with Justin Atkinson. Oh yeah, he's going to have a run on Schaefer and fly right on by him. That one lap early really did it in, and now Justin right in front of Schaefer. Schaefer's going to get loose in 3 and 4. Collects Aiden Nathan Penley. No caution. They spin the pit lane. Stopped on track. Still no caution. Not sure what Penley is doing. Schaefer getting loose off a pit lane. Cold tires. Fortunately, nowhere for Nathan Penley in 8th to go. And that'll end both their nights. Really surprised there was not a caution for that. Whoops. So I don't know. There wasn't contact made between Schaefer and Axon. I think maybe the change in air just sent him around. You see him getting loose, and here comes a... My! What a hit to that left rear for the 3. Wow! I'm on board here with Penley. I don't think Penley can really do anything. See him getting loose. Oh yeah, Penley, yeah. And you could easily say Penley could have went high. But, I mean, you're rolling through the corner right here. I mean, that is not an easy lane change to make right here. And it looked like he might have had it saved where he could have corrected it. But, fortunately not. And, fortunately takes out 2 fast guys all night long. Fortunately for both of them, they have wins already. I was going to cycle the lead to Justin Atkinson for sure. Ludi P2 and Kevin Biggs 3rd. A little bit further back, yeah, Allen and Grindle, some guys going at it. Wow, big bundle cars back here. Grindle, Preety, May, Chestnut, Peters, all back here. Oh, 2 wide, maybe 3 wide. Ooh, and what's going on with Grindle? Does he have? Does he have front damage? He does. I'm not sure what that's from, though. Why are we posting stuff? Alright. Whatever. Yeah, Justin has a 2.5 second lead on Ludi, but one thing I'll say about Ludi, watch out for him because he actually had a solid run towards the end of that green flag run. They came up pit lane. I would not be surprised to see Ludi start closing in on this gap as this run goes on. Everyone still has to come down pit lane one more time here tonight at Charlotte. Josh Van Westen behind Justin Axon. Not a battle for position. Van Westen a couple laps down. Maybe just a lap down. Yeah, he's one lap down. The first car a lap down. That gap starting to close a little bit between P1 and P2. Now down to 2.2 seconds. Was about 2.5 a couple laps ago. We'll actually go ahead and pull up that little thing I like to do. There we go. You see with the last two laps, Ludi's caught about 3.5 tenths. But also, Justin has a gap to where he can really kind of enter the corners a little bit more cautiously, really save his tires. Ludi's on the charge. Like, Ludi's trying to catch him, and Justin can kind of relax. 1.6 that lap. He's getting 2 tenths there. Didn't gain as much that time by. Ludi and Biggs is catching. The question is, I don't know what their tires are going to be like when they get there. Are they going to have enough juice in them to complete the pass? We've seen it be pretty difficult to pass here at Charlotte all night long. Oh no. There we go. Oh, do you want me to put it back up? I can put it back up. I just like running out the broadcaster because it just lets me know who's doing what. Kind of curious what Banks has been doing too. Whoops. Banks has been on the move as well. I've been watching him kind of come to the scoreboard. Oh yeah, wow, he really gained on Biggs. What about Ludi? Yeah, Banks lost a little bit last time. I think because he was trying to complete the pass on Biggs, but... So... Oh no, hide that. So who... Damn it. Who was the fastest? This is the last time by. I think Justin did a 31.6, Ludi a 52. Banks was a 38. Banks is hauling the mail right now compared to the rest of these guys. 3/10 quicker than a leader, almost 2/10 quicker than P3 or P2. That time by Justin was a 63, Ludi's a 58, Banks a little bit slower with a 52. Price was a 58. Brady Price putting some good lap times right now. Grindle's starting to fall back. He ran a 94. Peters ran a 98. Jason Hastings, solid top 10 for him to get involved in the, I think, one of the first wrecks. Running top 10 here. So you got some battle going on for P10. Between Peters and Hastings. I am not... give me a second. I want to say 40. All I know is they have to stop one more time. It's a one-stop race from here. Oh, Tony Frey. That is a wall, my guy. Don't hit it. Look at lap time history. Ludi really struggled that time. Doser's not even in this race. Greg, shut up. Oh my gosh, y'all. Stop putting y'all on timeout. Ugh. Ow. Alright. I'm kind of curious if Ludi and Bank are maybe going to try to work together. I don't think it's going to be smart for them to... I don't think it'd be smart for Banks to pass Ludi. I think his best opportunity right here is to work with Ludi down these straightaways, give him a little bit of draft assistance, try to cut Justin Atkinson in that 42. Last time by Justin and Evan ran identical lap times here. This time by Justin 72, Ludi's a 64. There's some time gain for this 28 to Evan Ludi. Gap for Ludi. What is that gap down to now? Oh, Justin Van Westen hard on the wall. Down to just over a second. And this is where we really started seeing Evan Ludi kind of make his way through the field by this part in the run. He kind of got stalled out behind some of the guys battling for the lead. Was kind of just sitting back there waiting patiently. Here, him and Banks are. Don't know if they're working together or what, but they are catching Evan Ludi. That gap was 2.5 not too long ago. Now it's closed down to 1.2. Brandon Banks, not sure if he's trying to complete a pass, maybe get some air on the nose. But Justin Atkinson gained a little bit of time that last lap. So I think he just hit the wall for turn 4. I want to say he did. So my guess is we might start seeing people come down pit lane. I would say pit lane to be the busiest, 137 to 139. It's when we're really to start seeing pit lane become really busy. And if I'm Evan, I think what you got to do is you got to try to shortcut the pit. What's that? It's not called shortcutting. Short pit it. There we go. Or whatever it's called. Lady's starting to catch though. Down to 1-1. Got Stewart. I was about to say, is he on the lead? I would not be surprised to see Stewart through all the stuff he has had to fight if he was back here on the lead lap. But nope, he's just on 4 fresh tires. It's Justin Axon starting to battle a little bit of lap traffic, and that's really allowed Ludy to close that gap. Under a second for the first time in about 20 laps is the P1 and P2. Got Stewart making his way around him. Stewart multiple laps down. Yeah, he's 28 laps down. He's just out there trying to clock in some laps. Maybe have a little bit of fun. Evan Ludy now coming across that lap traffic that Justin Axon was battling about a lap and a half ago. Now him and Brandon Banks, well, they were dealing with it, but they kind of dealt with it pretty quickly. Wrong car. There we go. I think Banks is done trying to work with Evan Ludy. To the inside he goes. 54 and 28 going at it for P2. And that's something that if you're a Justin Axon fan, you're wanting to see these guys battle it out and Justin try to get a little bit of a bigger lead, but that battle did not last long because it took one corner and Brandon Banks takes that second spot away from Evan Ludy. Really, right now you got 4 cars that can have a legit shot to win this. Justin May's too far back. I mean, anyone P4 and back is going to need a caution. I will say this, Brady Price, on that playoff cut line, needing a really solid race. The guy he's tied with gets taken out early. Here he is running P7 with just over 40 laps to go in the race. Brady Price looking to get a top 10 here tonight and get a good little padding going into next week at next week at Talladega, and where anyone can win. I mean, that's what you want. The only thing hurting Brady, though, is... No, actually, one thing helping Brady is Darren Cannon's not having a good race either. I'll tell you this much. Next week's going to be interesting. Right, so it's catching Justin pretty quickly here. 7/10 of the gap now. Now these guys are going to probably start coming down pit lane in about 4 laps or so. And what really got Justin this lead is he pitted a lap earlier than Schaefer. And when he came out pit lane, of course, we also happened to Schaefer. But either way, Justin was going to take the lead over from Eric by pitting that 1 lap early. So if I'm Ludy, I think I'm pitting on lap 136. I think you got to pit that 1 lap early. I want to say Justin and Banks are probably going to come down 137 from 138. So if you're Ludy, 136 got to be when you come down pit lane. Yeah, I think they stay out a little bit longer. Yeah, but 136 also might be pushing it as far as fuel goes. Banks is catching them too. At the back end of this fuel run. 135, coming to 136, and 40 to go this time by. And Evan Ludy coming in this time. I called it. You got to come in early, and that's what Ludy's doing. Evan Ludy coming in right when that pit window opens. Would not be surprised to see Justin come in this time. Pretty Chestnut coming in this came in this last time by as well. So we got Evan Ludy, or not Evan Ludy, Justin Axon and Brandon Banks too here. Looks like Ludy's slowing, or Axon's slowing down to come down pit lane. No, he's going to stay out one more lap. What about the 18 of Kevin Banks? What does he do? Kevin Banks in the pit lane this time. The 90, the 14 spin out again coming to pit lane. Justin Miller has not had a good pit lane entrance, but wow, what a save that was by him. Cue the Tokyo Drift theme song because he had that car slideways. A pit lane was a busy time. I called it 137 to 139. And right on 137 to come to pit lane. Close call there for Justin Axon and Brandon Banks. Here comes Justin this time by. Brandon Banks to the lead. What guy? Jacob? Yes, he does. It's down here. See it? Right here. It's at the bottom of the door. What he has, I can't get it zoomed in, is he has all the veterans on his car. With the branch of service they were in. That's the scheme he ran for Veterans Day. And he pulled it back out for here tonight. Alright, so back to the racing. There's Evan Ludy. Where is Justin Axon at? I think Axon's coming off of pit lane. Should be coming off right in front of Ludy. Oh, wow. Actually, Justin got a really good pit lane entry because there is Justin in front of Ludy by quite a bit. Ludy stuck behind Eric Schaefer back out there on track trying to get some laps complete. I'm not sure what the 42 did, but he got a solid pit stop. Here comes the 54 out of pit lane. Tony Frey cycle back to the lead. 54 rolling off of pit lane. Here comes Justin Axon in the 42. Pitted a lap earlier than 54. And there's the difference right there. Ooh, Justin got a little looser for turn 4. I will say this though, with Justin and Banks, one thing working for Justin, or Banks, not Justin, is the fact that Banks is right there in Justin's bumper. Last time by, Banks had to make up a 2.5 or more second gap, and this time he's right there. He doesn't have to fight through traffic. I think this is Banks. Pending a caution, I think Banks wins this race. Oh, when there was Ricky Williams. That was close. Banks the inside of Justin Axon. Rolling down the back street into turn 3. Justin on the high line. Banks on the low line. Rolling through 3 and 4. Brandon Banks trying to get the pass when he does. Justin Axon into the outside wall from turn 4. Brandon Banks back to the lead here at Charlotte. Brandon Banks out to the lead. Justin Axon's car is probably hurt. Now it's a really hard lick to the outside wall. And here comes the 11 of Ricky Williams working way around him. And yeah, that toe does look a little knocked out on that right front. Sam Gordon working his way around the 38 of Gordon Spain. That's Gordon and Jacob Treat. I think the last two cars on the lead lap. Gordon looking low on Jacob. Yeah. Last two on the lead lap. Banks out to the lead, and they got a pretty good gap. He has a pretty good gap over really the whole field, especially the gap between second and third. Well, with 30 to go, well, it looked to be a good race. Kind of slowed down here a little bit. Not too much battling for position going on. We have up to P12 lapped. I want to say this has been green flag since the start of the stage. I might be wrong on that, though. That's going to leave a mark. Yeah, pretty much. Man, there ain't no battles going on. Oh, maybe up here is Jacob. Henry Gordon's still going at it. Coming up to 25 to go here in about 2 laps. Banks has a pretty good, comfortable lead over the 42 of Justin Axton. Just in front of Banks, so he has a lot of traffic to work with. These are all guys on the lead lap still, I believe. Well, Gordon's being 3 laps down, never mind. So 38, 3 laps down, but all these other guys, they're still on the lead lap. And now here comes Tony Frey. He's on the lead lap, back on the lead lap as well. Ooh, Kevin Biggs coming down pit lane.
Caution, yellow.
Oh, caution is out! Biggs! Well, we found out why he was down pit lane. He's into the wall. Not sure what happened to Kevin Biggs there. He blinks out. Oh, he blinked out because he just comes back and he's in the wall. Well, fourth caution of the night, and this is going to make stuff interesting. This sim racer had a stroke. I'm going to say this right now. If you're a lap down, stay out right here. I think it's worth it to stay out. If you are a lap down and you're listening to this, or if you're a lap down at all, stay out here. Get a lap back. Williams, Collier, Miller, if you're a lap down, stay out here. Get a lap back. You can make it on fuel. Why come down pit lane? Get a free lap back. No, something happened with iRacing because he blinked out for a good bit and then he was in the grass. iRacing's looking out for the viewers. Jacob Treat staying out. That is a very interesting call. Man, I don't know what the heck you were thinking. But that is not a smart choice. He has a set. I don't know what you're thinking, Matt. That is not a smart choice. I will say this though. Also, was Justin having that right front damage? I would have got that fixed. He's gonna get ran over. Yeah, I don't know. If this was next gen, great call, staying out. With how tires are and stuff like that, but Xfinity with how tire wear is, I mean, the only thing that could maybe save them if they go 10, 13 laps here on this run, caution comes out. He has that set left. I don't think a lot of people do. But, I mean, you need a lot of cars to fall right for that to work, though. Like, you need to get that power pole right on the money for it to work. I don't know. I don't know. Well, Jacob Treats and Liam back to green here. Brandon Banks on the fourth fresh charge and restarting to the inside. Watch out for tire spin. Jacob. Green flag back out in the air. Jacob was a really good launch. Hopefully it wasn't too early. I mean, Chad said they're just going to eat him up, and I really do see that. Granted, if we do get some yellow flags, just keep on flying. It might help him. But Brandon Banks on the four fresh tires, just launching off of turn 2. Right past Jacob he goes. Brandon Banks to the lead. Justin Axon P2. But they're going to make contact. And Jacob collected in it. Big one here at Charlotte with 22 to go. Huh? He got ran over all right. That was a big one. Took out everybody. Oh. So, they both kind of got loose there because... Watch Banks. See right there, Banks. You see that back end kick out Banks? See Justin do it as well. And Justin just closed the gap on Brandon Banks. There's nowhere for them to go. Hits him again. Up into the 018 of Jacob Treat. Here comes the 28 of Evan Ludy collecting it. 22 of Brady Chestnut involved. 90 of Justin May might have squeaked through it. 32 of Brady Price. He's spinning around. Sam Gordon gets a piece of it. Alan Grindle might have got a piece of it. Here comes Jason Hastings. He gets into the mix as well. Oh, I think Alan Grindle might have made it through that. Oh, I think Alan Grindle might have made it through that. What about some guys like further on back? So, what? I gotta figure out who's further on back here. Give me a second. I see the 94 back here. Did he make it through this? Oh, 3 is Schaefer. Oh! Jordan Spain just killed the barrels. So did the 14? Oh, and then he gets killed again by the... Wait, no, that wasn't the 14. That was the 94. Just absolutely... Oh, my! I need a barrel camera because... That's absolutely insane. Just nowhere to go but the barrel. Wham! It just stops him. Here comes the 38. Bounces it back up into track, and here comes the 14. Here in a bit. Yep, there's the 14. Just, oh my! Holy cow! That was violent. Evan Looney, your current leader. Guess he made it through that wreck. I thought he got a piece of it. Did he not get a piece of it? Oh my. No, I don't think he did. Oh. A little bit of contact there with the 42. Yeah, almost no damage on the 28. Wow. Well, that took out the field. Follow the 86. Oh, I can't. You start renting chance on the barrels. Never mind. Oh my god, dude. Oh my, that was... Wow. That was violent. That was absolutely violent. Alright, 19 to go. Coming to 18. Evan Looney leaving the green. Justin Man the outside.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag out in the air. That's... Golly, that was a big one. Alan Grindle looking to get a win. Was in the lead earlier in this race. Kind of got pushed out of the lead. Got Brady Price and Justin May working side by side. Here comes Alan Grindle to the inside of Evan Looney for the lead. Looney, Grindle, side by side. Brady Price sideways through 3 and 4. Gosh, he's going to come back out. Oh, Brady collected big time in that one. What happened here to Mr. Brady? Oh, did he get a little bit of help? Oh, no, he just went slideways. Oh! Ooh, right in the 5 of Gordon. Alright. So, give me a second. Okay, someone wanted the onboard of the 86 in this wreck. Onboard is William Peters. Making his way through the garden. Oh my. That was the last of the Brady Bunch. That's all, folks. Alrighty. What? Could have swore he wanted trucks, no? What? Damn. Interesting. Well, look at the 11 of Ricky Williams. He's never won either.
Green flag, green
flag.
flag.
Back out in the air. 15 to go. 14 to go now. Here at Charlotte. It's a good restart to lead Grindle and Justin Mays side by side further on back. Grindle, though, on the outside line, should get a run off corner exit. He does. Field is really thinned out here at Charlotte. Top 9 on the lead lap. Really only about 4 in contention based off the shape of their car. Leading the way, Grindle hungry for that first ever win here in Relentless. Justin May hasn't won in a while. We got Ricky Williams in 4th. Could an opportunity happen where he could strike? Ooh, Grindle getting a little loose. May get a little loose. Moody, though, starting to pull away. 4/10 of the gap. 11 to go this time by. Right? May looking the inside out. Grindle can't quite get it done, though. I just think Grindle's car is too damaged. I think if May can get around him, he might have a shot. I don't know. 10 to go. He was at Miami. What are you talking about, Matt? Oh, so much for the top 5. Yeah, you kind of went a little slideways there, Brady. Yeah, I think Looney got this. My gap's just increasing. Justin May finally able to maybe get a move to work on the inside. No, Grindle able to really power along the outside line. Yeah, I did notice that when I watched the replay. You had quite a bit of damage on the back bumper of that car. Oh, Justin May. Finally able to pass Brindle. And Justin May still has a pretty good looking car. I'm not seeing a lot of damage on it. Can he make up ground? I mean, 7 laps, 6 coming to 5. I think May wants a shot. He's going to need a caution. Well, he has to complete the pass first. 5 laps to go. Grindle trying to struggle to hold on for that 3rd place. Yeah, Evan Ludy. If you're Evan Ludy, the last thing you want to see is the yellow. 1.1 second gap coming to 3 to go this time by Evan Ludy, our only driver to win multiple times this season, looking to make it win number 3, and he's just 4.5 miles away. Evan Lydia roll through 3 and 4. Come get the cross sticks. 2 to go. This time by for the number 28. Ludy had a solid race all race long, running up front in the top 5. Squeezed his way through that big wreck on one of the racers that took out a lot of the leaders. Rolling to 3 and 4. Evan Ludy looking to grab the white flag. No caution's going to fly. White flag out in the air. 1 to go here at Charlotte for Evan Ludy. Evan Ludy rolling through 3 and 4. One final time. Evan Ludy will collect a 3rd win on the season, get a little bit of momentum heading into the playoffs in a couple weeks. What a race that was for him. Justin May come across 2nd. Alan Grindle, solid run for him. Come across P3. What is he doing? All right, that is one way to celebrate a win. I'll take it. That was pretty good. I'll take that. That was pretty good. All right, let's start with our P3 driver. What is going on, Alan?
Yeah, how's it going, Isaac?
Well, man, solid race for you tonight. Good P3, but let's look at the points. You're kind of in a must-win situation right now. These next 2 weeks to make the playoffs. Got up there, led some laps. Some stuff happened. We'll leave it at that. But still can work off P3. I just think that damage you had from well, whenever you hit the something happened to your right front. I think that's what might cost you a chance for the win here tonight, late in the race.
Yeah, the right front incident. I had a previous damage fixed. It's about a minute when that late caution came in, and then I got caught up in the semi big one. I was just kind of smacked in the middle, got bumped around, so possibly happened there. But man, the eventful race from getting wrecked from the lead to pretty much crawling my way back. Got to give a lot of credit to my spotter, Michael Ball. I mean, he comes in every night and he races the next day, so definitely appreciate him. But really, really solid race. And I also want to give credit to Ethan for making this paid scheme because, man, was it looking good out there today.
Yeah. Well, man, I'll look at your shots and congrats on the P3 here tonight. Good luck next week at Dega.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Oh, I guess no shout out. Alright, next we bring down P2 finisher Justin May. Quiet night for you. Ran top 10 most of the night. Able to make it through that late race. Demolition Derby, Mayhem, whatever the heck you want to call it. It got hairy and quick, but you come across P2. Solid race for the year, man.
Yeah, it's my best Xfinity finish, so I'm happy with that. I was telling my teammate Kevin Biggs I had a dream that I won last night, but
oh, it almost came true.
Yeah, it almost came true. So, but yeah, had a couple solid, good weeks. Top 5 in Darlington and second here, and came from the back twice to finish second. So I'm happy with that.
All right, man. Congrats on that PT. At least you get your shout outs and a good one. Good luck next week at good old Talladega.
Yeah, it's a crapshoot. So shout out to Highside Racing. Shout out to my teammate Kevin Biggs for coaching me up there after he went out, and shout out to the admins and all the relentless racing league veterans and current active duty military drivers here. So big shout out and big thank you for your service.
All right, man. Again, congrats.
Thank you.
All right, let's pull in our 3-time winner this season, Evan Ludy, getting the job done here at Charlotte. Man, I thought you got collected in that big one with Biggs and Atkinson, and then I go back from watching the replay and everyone killing the barrels. I guess Matt Foran says he can start charging rent for them, and you're in the lead. So I guess you got involved, but no damage, luckily for you.
Yeah, no damage. I was just trying to get slowed up and just kind of push him out of my way. I mean, limit the impact, I guess. But I was pretty nervous all race. I was running, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. And I didn't know I had, if I had the speed or not to get up front and stay up front. But I just kept the car clean and, let people pass as they wanted to pass and just got in line. And good things happened, I guess. And then, man, on that one restart, May, he had, or Grindle, or whoever it was, I think May, had me in turns 3 and 4, and I was getting real nervous because that first lap with fresh tires, man, it's very loose. So I went 80%, and that was not the right move because he caught me. But after that final restart, got a good launch, and I knew the tires could handle it at that point. They were in my mirror, so thankfully. But 3 times winning this season. I mean, it feels good. SVR, we all work so hard, and it's it's fun giving everybody a run for their money this season.
All right, man. Congrats on that win. Good luck next week at Talladega, so you can kind
Yes,
of
sir.
go in there and cruise control and maybe help see you push a teammate to win. Who knows? But I'll let you get your shout outs in and get on out of here.
Yes, sir. Just Connor Darnell, obviously sponsoring the league, and I think we have the nicest banners, which helps too. But the league, all the admins, Jeff, Davey, mainly, Tony, of course, you guys in the broadcast booth, you know, Isaac, I root for you on Wednesdays too. But SVR, Greg, Moore, Kevin, you know, everybody that helps make this 28 machine, you know, go fast, and I'm just really appreciative.
All right, man. Congrats.
Thanks, brother.
Alrighty. He did remind me to do something. I reminded myself to do something. Didn't do yet. Quick rundown of the schedule we got coming up. Kicking off tomorrow night. Trucks are coming here to Charlotte for 150 laps racing. Damn, that's a long race for them. So they're gonna have their Charlotte race tomorrow night. Cup guys, they will be going to Charlotte as well for the Mission 22 300 here at Charlotte. 200 laps of racing. Our longest race of the season. And then to finish off this to finish off this week, we got the ARCA series going to Auto Club on Thursday night. 75 laps of racing there. That should be interesting. Some ARCA Auto Club. I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, thank you all for tuning in. We will catch you guys next week, hopefully tomorrow night. If we got to tune in for Jacob's stream tomorrow night. If not, I will catch you guys Thursday or next Monday. Y'all stay safe. Have a good week and catch you all next time.